Hello students, welcome ulit sa online tutorial natin. Once again, maraming salamat sa mga nag-avail sa YouTube membership. So again, maraming salamat and hopefully nakatulong din ako sa inyo. Sige, so proceed tayo. Problem number 15. So refer to the figure shown daw, compute the angle between the force and the z-axis. So to determine the angle between the force and the z-axis, this is very easy as long as we get the components sa z-axis. Yun lang. Once makuha natin ang component, then we can get the angle. So how do we get the component sa z-axis? Simple lang, no? We will look at the figure and then simply multiply. Naku, wala pala tayong... okay. So actually, we do not need component pala. So basically, ang idea kasi is ganito. Sorry. So, ano nga ulit yun? Cosine of the angle, which is in this case, angle within sa z is actually equal to fz over the resultant f. Kaso nga lang, notice wala tayong fz or wala din tayong resultant f. But actually meron pa tayong isang paraan to solve for the angle. So kung mapapansin ninyo, I hope alam din ninyo to, fz is actually equal to a certain fraction multiplied by f. Now, that fraction is actually numerator over denominator, wherein the denominator is the distance, okay? Yung denominator is the distance, total distance from the, if you look at the figure, from the tail, or yung point from the tail to the tip, okay, of the force dito. And then, ang numerator is actually just the z distance of that particular 2 points. Okay? So anyway, based on our figure, we can actually solve the z distance between the 2 points. If you were to look at the figure, ito yung z-axis, no? So the 2 points will be from this corner to this corner. Now, if you will try to look at the figure, the z distance of those 2 points is actually equal to 250. Yeah, 250. While the total distance of the points, again, this is yung diagonal distance na talaga, we will use Pythagorean theorem, no? Square root of, since 3 dimension to square root of a squared plus b squared plus z squared. X squared plus y squared plus z squared. So, ang x distance between the 2 points based on the figure is actually equal to 300, you know. Ito yung x-axis, ito naman yung distance between nila. So, this is 300. So, 300 for the x squared plus ang y distance naman, let's look at the figure. Ang y distance based on the two figure, ito yon from here to here. So, ito yon, this is 200. So, that is 200 square. And then plus, ang z distance is ito yung 250 na solve natin kanina. 250 square. Okay? So, notice, we actually have another value of, we can actually write na fz over f is actually equal to this ratio. So, we can now actually solve for theta. Okay? Palitan lang natin. Diba? So, you can use your calculator. Anyway, I'll use my calculator. So, our cosine of, 250 over square root of 250 square plus 200 square plus 300 square. Okay? So, our answer is 55.26 degrees. Okay? So, ayaw pa. Okay tayo. Madali lang to 55.26 degrees. So, please look at the calculator. Sige. So, I think yan lang. If you have any questions, clarifications, or even corrections based on the solution, please do not hesitate to comment down below. Maraming salamat sa panonood and see you sa next video natin. Salamat.